Welcome back. Today we're doing something pretty simple. We're going to be using installing some grip tape on my 19. And the reason I'm doing this is I don't want to pay for stippling. So grip tape is a very cheap alternative to basically a stippling job if you can't afford it or just don't want to pay for it, or in case you're not brave enough to stipple it yourself. Me, I have not done a stipple job myself yet, and I'm not brave enough to try it so far. But I might. I have a little polymer 80. I may give it a try. So this is actually a grip tape for a 19X. I have already trimmed it down, and here's the excess of it. So my Glock little sign is not going to fit because it would be sitting up a lot higher. But it's pretty simple overall. Most of your stuff, if you buy grip tape, this is the little back strap. It still fits just fine right there, but just had to trim up some extra. These little pieces right here go right there for some grip. I chose to go for like a sandpaper style grip, but they come with instructions, you know. Clean it, dry it, heat it up, mold it. It's pretty straightforward. I have a heat gun that I'm gonna use. You basically just wanna wipe it down, and then eventually I'll give stippling an attempt, but not yet. So you wanna wipe it down, alcohol, with all the areas of the surface that the grip tape is going to be applied to. Now, if you want a better, probably more solid surface for grip tape to, especially for the texturing to go on, you could probably sand down the texture that's already there if you choose to, if you're brave enough. You know, the choice is yours. It's always your choice. It's your stuff. But you just want to make sure the dirt, the oils are off of it. Make sure it's wiped off on my hands as well. All of this is a little rubbing alcohol. Don't want to add anything back. And then you want the pistol to be dry. You don't want any lint. It says you can use a lint-free cloth. So probably like an eyeglass cleaner will work. Something of that nature. It does not provide. This is Handle It grips. I've also used Talon grips. But prep the surface, right? We'll slap one of these on. Where's the other one? Once you got the surface prep, it's simple. You peel. I'm about to get beat by the peel portion. Give me a second. There it is. Alright, so side note, this is extremely sticky. Alright, so you peel it, you press it, you stick it. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. But once you do it, it's going to add a little bit of bulk, so always remember that. Where did the other one go? But overall, you just got to remember, you know, it's your stuff. They have this place. They didn't send this to me. I ordered it off of Amazon. Got here pretty quick, but I wanted an aggressive texture. That's why I chose the sandpaper. And now here is the hard part. So when you do this, right, first you want to make sure it's lined up, because once you stick it and heat it up, like I'm probably going to work one side first, stick it down. How I wish they would have done it is pieced, and then had like the middle broke instead of all in one. But, you know, we'll give it a shot. But now, like I said, this is not going to line up because this is not for a regular Glock 19. It is for a Glock 19X. And they have just a little bit different dimensions. kudos to this. I mean, this grip tape is really grippy. Now, what most grip tape is, if you didn't know, it's pretty much like what skateboarders use. Some people just use that stuff, cut a little strip where they need some more grip, and call it good. Now, see where I'm messing up? You want to avoid touching that surface as much as you can with your fingers. That way you do not get your oils on it and prevent the sticking. Oh, bad job, me. Alright, so what I am going to try to do, which I'm failing. Wish I had a little stand I could clamp this in. So what we're going to do is try to place that where it's good, not interfering with anything. Oh, touching the sides. When you pull that up, pulling that up, adjusting, squeezing, pressing. All right, pressing it down, getting it on there. So now once you get to this stage, mag release just fine. You are supposed to heat it up. All right, it looks like I got a little bit of gap or a little bit of overage on one side where it's high. So I'm just going to try to scoot it down. Level it out as much as I can. Now, if I got a little excess like I do on this side, before you heat it up, you can re-stick. So I'm going to try to pull this side down. There we go. Pull it down, get the air bubbles out, get the pockets out. All right, so there that is. A little bit better, still a little off, but I'm a big girl, I'll be all right. And there that is, you know, nothing crazy. So now I need to heat it up, but I'm gonna put this on the back side, which this actually still works out the same pretty much, even though it's 419X. Now I'm not going to do the whole process of heating it up. I just wanted to show a quick way of a cheap stippling job. Now obviously you won't have to trim it up or do anything like that if you get the right grip. You know, because most of these are to the pistol themselves. So I'll press that in. You can also use a blow dryer if you don't have a heat gun. Oh yeah, I see. I can feel where the adhesive isn't sticking. But that's pretty much it. And now I'm gonna heat it up, get it going, squeeze it down, get it going, squeeze it down, over and over. That's pretty much the process of installing grip tape. Cheap stippling. It works. It helps you get a nice grip. Pick a texture that you fit and you enjoy. But yeah, now it's all sparkly and shiny and looks cool. Until the next time, thank you.